So firstly, why is this trailer coming out now? This is the Wicked trailer as well. So why is this trailer coming out now? This doesn't come out till Thanksgiving, which is insane. Why would they release something so early as well? Because usually trailers like to follow up the release date. So for example, Kung Fu Panda, they already had a trailer back in February, I want to say, but that movie comes out in March. Or like Deadpool comes out in July, I think, but it's going to be July very, very soon. So why is this coming out now? I don't understand it. But yeah, anyway, we're going to react to this trailer. It's so early, like, I don't know what's going on. And November, well, I don't know how, well, we're just in the beginning of 2024, so why would they put a trailer out right now, if even though this is coming out November, Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving here, so I'm not sure what date this will release on, but I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving because it says on the poster. So I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna react to this anyway, even though I don't know. But yeah, anyway. So I haven't seen. Well, I've heard of the Wizard of, but I haven't heard of the Wizard of Oz. Let me say that right. I've heard of the Wizard of Oz, but I've never actually seen the movie. Although some people say that I look like Judy Garland, as well, with the glasses off, by the way. Actually, funny story. So a while ago, back in school, I don't know how old I was. I was probably like maybe 8 or 9. This was back in school. We had a book fair at school, and we were supposed to dress up out of a character out of a book, apparently. And I was actually Dorothy. There's a photo somewhere with me in a blue crisscross dress. It had my hair in plaits, and I had like a little basket. I had like a little stuffed dog, which was Toto, of course. So yeah, I had cosplays as her. I was not happy about being Dorothy as well at the time. But yeah, I just remembered I just didn't want to be Dorothy, and I don't know. I'm not sure my mum forced me to be Dorothy, but I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but I just didn't want to be Dorothy, basically. As well. So I've had cosplayed as Dorothy a while ago, so that might give you a hint to what my life is like behind closed doors. So yeah, so anyway, also last year, it was my 21st birthday before I got COVID. My mom cosplayed as Glinda as well. There's a photo of that somewhere as well on Facebook, I think, as well. But yeah, I know Wizard of Oz. I've heard it. I've seen the clips of it. I've just never seen the movie. Although I remember being at a hotel and my grandma put the Wizard of Oz on the actual movie because it was on TV. And, that witch creeped me out. I'm like, what the heck? That witch really creeped me out. It gave me PTSD, that wicked witch. Oh boy. So, yeah. Although I have seen speaking of Wizard of Oz, I have seen Oz the Great Powerful. Go check it out. Such a good movie. I love that movie so much. I might actually rewatch it one day, actually, come to think of it. But it's a really good movie. I suggest you go check. I wouldn't say first looks, especially we've got a, how do I put this gently? We've got some shots of Sylvia Reaver and Ariana Grande here. And I mean, we all know actors like to, put to play the character or like to be a character in a movie or a TV show. They like to, some actors put weight on for the roles. Some people lose weight or like lose weight for a role. That's fine. But I don't understand why Sylvia Reaver and Ariana Grande are so skinny in this shot. It makes me shocking. It's absolutely shocking. And as a woman, I feel like, how do I say this politely? I feel like, there's no, like, it's a musical. Wicked's a musical, but I don't understand why they need to lose so much weight for these roles, because it's the Wicked Witch and Glinda. So there's no action scene. Like, usually if there's a big movie, actors will prepare for it. But I don't understand why that is. Like, I don't understand the choice. It makes me, I feel like they've joined a religious cult or something during on set. I have no idea what's going on set as well, so that might be a factor into this as well. And I do worry it's going to affect the movie as well. So yeah, so you might say, I know there's a lot of, how do I say this? There's a lot of people who are that, but I feel like it's not a healthy look to represent, basically. Like, you see Zendaya, Bella Ford, these young women are starving themselves to death and having, like, a condition called anorexia, basically. I've heard about that. But please, if you're please don't do that to yourself. It's not healthy. It's very toxic. So I feel like this movie's gonna have backlash behind it as well. Speaking of her, fans are very shocked about how she looked as well. And Ariana Grande is very petite, so I wouldn't expect that Ariana Grande would lose a lot. Like, there's nothing. I feel like she's going through mental problems, and I feel like she should get help instead of announcing it on TikTok. Because I saw a TikTok video of her. I said, look, I'm fine. I'm like, Ariana Grande, you are not fine. You need help. Go get help, please. So, yeah. So, I think this movie has affected her in ways. I don't know what's going on in set. Like I said, they might have joined a cult or something on set. I don't know. It was a first look photo of Ariana Grande. I have my concerns with this movie. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah. So, let's look at this first look of Wicked, shall we?
The best way to bring folks together.
A whole new world. I'm kidding, but imagine that was like this thing.
You're green.
What do you mean? That line did not make any sense to me.
Something just takes over me. And when it does, bad things happen. Once you learn to harness your emotions, the sky's the limit.
I don't think this is going to do well.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
Oh my god, it's a musical? What the heck? I don't think this movie's going to do so well. I don't know. The fact that it's not, I don't know. Because, speaking of, I'll just say it right here, The Little Mermaid didn't do well, and I was right about that. So, we'll see how this goes. I don't think this will make a lot of money, to be honest, at the box office. Like, do we really need another Wizard of Oz movie? I don't think so. I don't think people are like, yay, Wizard of Oz. I'm just like, whatever. That's how I feel about watching it. It's like, yeah, I don't want a new one. I haven't seen, or I'm not a huge fan of the Wizard of Oz. Basically, I'm not a fan, but I don't know if we need another movie about this as well. So let's address the issue here with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. This is gonna be very harsh for me to say, but they look like two sticks with lollipops. That's the general idea. But I think the fact that it doesn't concern me, but I think, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't concern me, but I feel like the articles that they've released last year about this and Ariana Grande making that post on TikTok, I think there's a worry about going into this movie as well. So yeah, let's talk about Cynthia Erivo as what's her name? They've kind of changed her name, Althea, but I don't know what her name is. So yeah, so anyway, it's hard because Cynthia Erivo, I know she could sing because she did sing a little bit in Pinocchio, but is she an actor? I don't know. Like, I've never seen her act in anything before, so this will be interesting. Although that line read she did, which is like, I am great, I'm like, what the heck did that came from? Like, what's going on in set there? So I do kind of worry about her as well. Although I like the braided in her hair. Did you guys see that? I like the black braided in her hair as well. That was fantastic. Big hat than that. Why they gave her a small hat here? I don't understand. Like, she becomes a wicked. I mean, I think because of the movie called Wicked, we're going to see her transform into the evil wicked witch. Is it the Wicked Witch? Because there's like 3 of them, isn't it? Wicked Witch at some point, so she needs to have the big hat at some point, doesn't she? Right. So I guess that's kind of what's happening as well. It focus more on her in the trailer, so I'm wondering, I don't know, like, do we need an explanation of why she's so evil? Let her be evil. Although, speaking of, I know this isn't related to the Great and Powerful Oz, that movie from Disney that they did a while ago, but, to see Althea here, without her sisters, because isn't Theodora, because in that movie, I think they were all related. One day I think Glinda was a sister. I know Evanora was a sister to Theodora as well, who became the Wicked Witch in that movie as well. So does she have any sisters, or is it just her? Like, you know, I would prefer if they were related, to be honest with you, because it makes for a more telling story if they did that. So we'll see what they come up with. But yeah, but also, to have Severa painted in green and she's a black person. I don't know. How do you feel about it if you're a colored person and you're like, oh, you know, we're gonna paint you green? I'm like, what? It's like the same with Gagamora, because Soledad is like Spanish, isn't he? And she's all painted green. So I don't understand. A white person could have done this so easily, but they just had to paint her green. I don't understand why Hollywood keeps doing this, but anyway. So let's talk about Ariana Grande. Oh boy. Now we all know Ariana Grande cannot act. Yes, that is true. But she's a really good singer. So, you know, I don't know how much she can act in this. We haven't seen her act. I think they're trying to cover her up a bit and, like, you know, not exploit her yet into the movie as well. Although that could have been because of what she said on TikTok, maybe. I don't know what's going on the set there, but we'll see. But yeah, but I do love that shot when she's in that wedding. She looks like she's getting married. Alfani from this is kind of getting me Maleficent vibes. Speaking of Maleficent, the sequel to Maleficent Mistress of Evil, where Laura's going down the aisle with white. She's like in a garden and she's like walking down the aisle in this beautiful wedding dress. And you know, if Ariana Grande was in the role, I could see Elle Fanning in the role of Glinda. It's not a hard gig to do, although can Elle Fanning be seen? I'm not sure about that. We'll see how this goes anyway. Also, they have. I don't know why they showed it so early. They shouldn't have, because this is in 2 parts. I'm not sure if it's going to be the first part or the second part. So they did show us Dorothy and her friends from the original. I don't know why they should have shown that so soon. I'm not sure if they're going to be in this movie. As well. So we'll see, because isn't that like after the fact? So you got past and now future. Like, how is this gonna work? So we'll see what they come up with. Dorothy, actually, that's interesting. I'm not sure who's playing Dorothy. Do you see the shoes? I'm not very happy that they're silver. Where are her iconic red shoes from the Wizard of Oz? You know the Wizard of Oz, for crying out loud. Where are the red iconic shoes that she wears? The red slippers that they call them as well. Where is that? I feel like these look like Cinderella shoes. They're Dorothy shoes, to be honest with you. So we'll see how this goes. To me personally, go watch the original and go watch the Great Powerful one. Those are my two bets. Go watch this one and then this one, to be honest with you, because I think this movie's not going to do well in the box office. So we'll see. So make sure to like, share, subscribe to this video, guys.